Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. My name is Nana Ashati. If today is your first time here, you're welcome to Coffee Shop Chat. It is our book reviews, and for the summer, this is the book of the summer. I always wanted to say that. This is your girl, Nana Ashati. There was one time that I actually thought I could be a TV presenter, but that's a whole story for another day. I thought I could be a professor too. That's funny. This is the book of the summer. Yeah, Gyasi. Homegoing. Okay, so every time I come here and I do book reviews, I tell you guys all the time that you have to read, right? The reason why I tell you guys that you must read is because, number one, it expands your thinking. Just your general thinking. Reading can expand. It doesn't matter what you pick up to read. Magazines, books, newspapers, articles, read blogs on the internet. Just be clicking links just to read, because it expands your, and for me, English is actually like my third language, so reading actually has helped me a lot to, you know, expand my vocabulary and things like that. So that's why I entreat you guys to read. If you don't read anything at all in 2016, you need to get Homegoing by Gyasi. We're gonna get into this book in a minute. Alright, so Gyasi, the author, is a first generation Ghanaian born by, I don't know, I always get that thing wrong. First generation American born to Ghanaian parents. Okay, so yeah, I always get it wrong. I'm so sorry guys. I'm learning. So usually I just say she's a Ghanaian woman, but she's not really a Ghanaian woman. She's an American born to Ghanaian parents. Our people, my Ghanaian people, I know a lot of you subscribe to my channel. We don't read. Not because it's our fault, because the culture of reading is not really, like, you know, built into us from a very young age. We just read to write exams, pass, and forget about it. But for her being a Ghanaian woman, writes a brilliant book. I am so overly impressed with her. This book was a very ambitious book, and I'm going to get into it right now, right? So when we open the first page, there is a quote here, and it says, "Ebusia to say a kwine. Sawu a tria, who say a boom. Sawu ben hua, and now who say, in yanu bia sisini baby yanku." Right? The family is like the forest. If you're outside, it is dense. If you're inside, you see that each tree has its own position. And a canned product. I'm a canned woman, so I'm very proud of this. Now, this book goes on. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it goes on to, oh, now you guys can see this. This book goes on to, it has over 25 characters, which as a debut novel, it was a very ambitious thing for her to do. It tells me that she's been writing this book for years, and it has been very well edited, and it's so much. So let me just tell you the story. So there's a woman in the, I'm not going to tell you everything because I want you to read. So there's a woman in the book called Mame, and Mame was in essence, she was captured into slavery. And let's get into it. Slavery existed in Africa before any foreigner even came. It existed all over the world. Bigger countries or bigger ethnicities will go to the smaller ethnicities to kind of bully them, kind of like take them as their slaves. So Mami was, in a sense, like one of the, you know, tragedies of the battle. And then they took her, and when they took her, what happened was she got married to a man who we know now as Big Manasare, and she had one daughter with that man, and she ran away, and she went to marry another man and also had a baby with that man. So now we have two girls whose journeys have been split right from the beginning. Since they were born to one mother, but one never knew her because she ran away the day she had her, and the second one, you know, stayed with her. We'll say that much. So from that line, one line, which is Ifya Orchard, Ifya is one of the lucky ones in this book, because this book is so full of like a lot of tragedies. She's one of the lucky ones, and she gets to marry one of the British governors at the Cape Coast Castle. My friend Amamama on here, she has a video. She went to the Cape Coast Castle, and I'm going to link that video, so if you've never been to any of the slave castles in Africa, you can just live that journey through her. And Gyasi also says that she got her inspiration from going to the Cape Coast Castle, so I'll link that video for you right now. So Afia, a Ghanaian Fanti woman, got married to that British governor, and they had a child. So the child becomes a, what Americans call biracial, but back where I'm from, we call them half caste, half co. I know it's like offensive, derogatory term in America, but we just call them half caste. So they had a biracial baby. And then the other side, her name was AC. AC, also a daughter of Mame. She was not very lucky. She got captured into slavery. So what happened was, Afia married to the white governor, lived in the Cape Coast Castle. And then when AC got captured, she lived in the dungeons in the Cape Coast Castle. So it's like two sisters who never know each other at a place at a time, and then they got separated by fate, right? So then the story of AC follows all the way from Ghana to the to North America. It goes all the way through, you know, we all know the stories, through Savannah, through North Carolina, and all these places to Baltimore. And the family line keeps growing and keep going. And what Gyasi did is, like, she picks a character, and then the next generation she tells a story based on the next character in the generation. So there's a whole family tree, and it goes on and on and on. And it is such an intriguing book. It is so ambitious. I am so in awe of her. I heard that the first copy of the book sold for $1 million or something. I don't know how true that is, but if that is true, she deserves it. This book will take you a while. Get it from Amazon. Homegoing. Do not rush through the book. I say it all the time. Do not rush through the book. Savor the book, and then let me know if you've already read it. I'm going to link a blog post that I wrote with Lenecia B. I met her on here on YouTube. She's such a sweetheart. She's also a first generation American born by Ghanaian and African American parents. So she has a very interesting ancestry, and I told her to write the book review with me. She did that. So I'm going to link it, and I'm going to add all her social media. She's a bibliophile like myself. And so I want you guys to take this book. If you're Ghanaian and you read this book, you're going to feel like you're like sailing back like through time, because all the names and all the places that she mentions, it comes to mind. But if you're not, you know, you build your own imaginations along the line. And I just want to say kudos to Gyasi, girl. You knocked it out of the park. Like, I'm so proud of you. I don't even know you, but I'm so proud of you, and thank you very much for taking your time to properly write the stories of our ancestors and what it is that they went through, and how where we are now is because of the past that we had as African people. So subscribe, thumbs up this video if you like it. My name is Nana Ashanti. Follow my Instagram, Nana_Ashanti. Visit my store, carryafrica.com, for this lovely earrings and jewelry that I'm wearing. And I will catch you in my next video. Take care.